Let me out. Dope. Let me out. Why are you sitting in the back seat of your life? You need to be up front, driving and steering your life the way you want it to be. You need to be the architect of your future. Don't let life steer you wherever it wants you to go, man. Because if you don't design your life, life by default is going to take you all over the place. Good news, ITW, episode number 17. Get out the back seat of your car. Drive it. Let's go. I do not want to be in the back seat no more. I don't need no one to take me anywhere, right? I can take myself wherever I want to on life. But you got to get out the back seat, man. Yeah, it's comfortable. Kick back, you know what I mean? You know, join amenities in the back seat and just get chauffeured. But guess what? You're not going to go where you want to be at, man. You know what I mean? You in the car with other people, they're going to drive where they need to be at, right? Something happen, they get stopped, it's on them. Be in your own vehicle of life and drive it and steer it to where you want to be at, man. You're the architect of your future. That's one of my shirts. I always remind myself when I wear that shirt, I'm like, no, I need to do this. But you know what? In life, sit back and say, this is how I want my life to be. Right? You know, life is not perfect. But some people haven't even did the first step in creating a life they want. Like, what is a perfect day to you? Right? What is a perfect year? Right? Or a month? But first, you got to sit back and say, and write it out. It might not happen today or tomorrow, but the more you write out that and you can see what a perfect day look like. Dream car, what's your dream house, how you want to feel, how you want to move around, your character, right? I mean, you can design whatever you want, right? But some people don't even take the time to say, hey, let me design my whole life, right? How I want everything to go. And like I said before, sometimes things don't work out, right? Trust God's plan. You gotta, trust His plan. But you gotta have your plan as well, right? Some things He might not want you to have right now. Sometimes He say, you know what, son, I'm gonna hold off on maybe giving you the bag because I see you blowing it crazy, right? You need that muscle to budget and do the right thing and steward His money appropriately, Or He might say, hey, you know what? That house or that job, He might not give it to you then, but you gotta put it out there, right? You need to come up with a game plan of life, right? They say, when do you start your day? The night before. When do you start the week? The week before, right? Lay out that day, the week, the year, 10-year goal, 5-year goal. Like, put it out there, man. Because sometimes you need to see exactly where you're going. If not, you're going to be in the back seat. You know what I mean? You got the Uber driver driving you wherever, you know what I mean? Or whoever in the driver's seat, right? You right there watching this video. You want to make money anywhere in the U.S.? Wholesale real estate is the key. I already gave you the blueprint. Got my book, got the playbook. Go to www.mritw.com. But after that, I got my coaching. I'm helping 10 people close their first 3 wholesale real estate deals. Just gotta reach out, man. Let me know ready. That's all. Text the word ready to 843-608-9667 and I will reach out to you anywhere in the US, man, and help you close the deal, man. I'm already in 5 markets and my goal is to expand. So don't wait, see, right? I get it. It's comfortable. Work a job all these years. We in this hamster wheel, right? Doing the same thing. Going to break at the same time. You know what I mean? You want to get off, you can't. You got to make sure. And it's like one day you're going to say, nah, I see a different vision for myself, right? I want more, right? But then you got to go for it. It's not going to be easy, but when you chilling, you got the job going. You got the business going the way you want to, or you just doing things in a world that fulfill you, that make you happy, right? It's all going to pay out in the long run, right? But that's the part. You just got to get out, man. Tell door to open the door, man. And door is your mind. you got to tell yourself you're ready to get out the car, man. Because guess what? Old boy, he didn't want to go right with them, honestly, but he's in the back seat. And when you're in the back seat, you have no control of where the car is going. But if you're driving your car, you take it to where you drive it to wherever you want to go at. That's why I don't care. I get and be with 4 or 5 of my partners. I'm driving my own car because at the end of the day, I want to leave when I want to leave, and I want to make sure I'm going. And that's ever since I started driving, that's how I was, because I want to be in control of where I'm going and what time I'm going and whatnot. Sometimes you go out, people want to hang out to after the club or just do all. No, listen, with me, I know where I'm going at and I know I want to be at. And I don't want no one to dictate how I move at all, right? So I'm always driving my car and be in the front seat. And that's what my life as well. I design my life exactly how I want it to be. Everything, like I said, is not perfect, but I'm designing it and I'm going for what makes me happy, right? And that's, everybody got their own way of happiness, peace, and what they want out the world. But you can't do it from the back seat. You got to be in that front seat and steer your life to your goal, to your dream, to your aspiration. I'm only here to spark. I don't care if there's one person out there who, say, you know what? I was playing it safe, right? I'm comfortable, I'm on that job and I'm really tired of it. I really want to go out and do this fashion thing, or I want to do this music thing, or I want to start doing this art. I'm a very good art. Go out and do it, man. We got one life to live, man. So go out and test the waters, man. Try as much things that makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, what's the goal in life, man? Raise your kids, spend time with your loved ones, be happy, have some great experiences, travel the world, but the number one thing I feel that everyone wants is peace and happiness. Well, I know I do, and I love a peaceful life, right? Don't let no one disrupt your peace, man, because that's priceless. Time is everything. Even when I'm meeting people, man, I tell them, I said thank you, but I said thank you for your time. That's the most valuable commodity, man, your time. So don't spend all the time in the back seat, man, because you want to, kick back and, drive your car, man. Drive the car of your life to where your destination, your dreams are. Yes, you might be tired, but guess what? You're going to get to exactly where you need to be at. So like, subscribe, man. Listen, share with a partner. I got a goal to get to 500 subscribers, man. So if you're rocking with me, you're liking these content, you're liking the motivation, please share with someone, and I'll see you next episode. Let's go.